Denmark, a country that consistently ranks among the happiest nations on Earth. A land of modern cities, clean streets, world-class healthcare, innovative businesses, beautiful coastlines, and one of Europe's strongest economies. Yet, despite all of this, Denmark remains one of the most overlooked destinations for skilled foreign workers. When people think about working abroad, they immediately think of Canada, Australia, Germany, the United Kingdom, or the Gulf countries. But Denmark? Many people rarely include it in their migration plans. And that raises an important question. Could one of Scandinavia's most successful countries offer opportunities that millions of people are completely overlooking? Because sometimes the greatest opportunities are hidden where preparation meets demand. But before you get excited, there is something extremely important you need to understand. The Denmark you see in travel documentaries and the Denmark you experience as a foreign worker can be two completely different realities. The internet shows colorful waterfronts, modern cities, bicycle-friendly streets, peaceful neighborhoods, high living standards, and a healthy work-life balance. But it rarely shows the competition for skilled jobs, employer expectations, the high cost of living, the realities of obtaining a work permit, and the challenges of adapting to a completely different workplace culture. Because migration is not tourism, and living in Denmark is completely different from visiting it. So today, we are going to uncover the complete reality of Denmark Work Visa 2026, including jobs, salaries, cost of living, work visa process, PR pathway, work culture, lifestyle reality, hidden challenges, and the psychological reality of building a successful future in one of Northern Europe's most advanced countries. Because for some people, Denmark could become the opportunity they have been searching for. But for others, it could become a reality far more demanding than they expected. Now, first understand one important thing. Denmark has one of Europe's strongest and most innovative economies. Its economy is driven by renewable energy, pharmaceuticals, healthcare, manufacturing, engineering, shipping, information technology, biotechnology, agriculture, food processing, logistics, construction, education, finance, scientific research, and skilled trades. And honestly, the country continues to face labor shortages in several professional sectors. Now, let's talk about the capital, Copenhagen, one of Europe's most modern and sustainable cities, the political, financial, and economic center of Denmark. Home to international companies, global headquarters, universities, research institutions, and thousands of international professionals. But here's the important truth. Living in one of the happiest countries in the world does not automatically guarantee happiness. Because migration is not simply about changing countries. It is about employment, financial stability, adaptation, legal status, emotional resilience, and long-term planning. Now, let's talk about jobs. This is where reality becomes important. Denmark regularly recruits workers in healthcare, nursing, elderly care, engineering, construction, information technology, software development, cybersecurity, renewable energy, wind energy, manufacturing, logistics, warehousing, transportation, hospitality, hotels, restaurants, education, scientific research, and skilled trades. However, opportunity does not automatically mean employment. Employers still expect professional qualifications, relevant experience, good communication skills, reliability, and professional behavior. And in many occupations, knowledge of Danish can provide a significant advantage. Preparation before arrival remains one of the biggest factors behind long-term success. Now, let's discuss salaries. Denmark offers some of Europe's highest salaries. Depending on profession and experience, workers may earn approximately 30,000 to 80,000 Danish kroner per month. Highly qualified professionals working in engineering, healthcare, technology, finance, pharmaceuticals, and executive management positions may earn considerably higher salaries. But salary alone never tells the complete story, because now comes another important reality: cost of living. Denmark is among the most expensive countries in Europe. Housing, food, utilities, transportation, insurance, daily expenses, everything requires careful budgeting. Many newcomers focus only on salary, but long-term financial success depends on understanding both income and expenses. Now, let's talk about work culture. Respect matters, punctuality matters, equality matters, professionalism matters, independence matters. Danish workplaces are known for trust, open communication, flat management structures, and strong teamwork. Employees are expected to take responsibility and solve problems independently. Building trust with colleagues often creates long-term career opportunities. Now, let's talk about visas. Most non-European workers require an employer-sponsored work permit before legally working in Denmark. Several legal pathways exist depending on your profession and qualifications. Preparation matters, research matters, contract understanding matters, and verifying every employer before accepting an offer is extremely important. Never rely on unrealistic promises from unauthorized agents. Now, let's discuss something social media rarely shows: the emotional reality. Because this is the side many migration videos completely ignore. Imagine arriving in a new country, a different language, different customs, different workplace expectations, different weather, different social habits. Everything feels new. Everything feels exciting. But after several weeks, reality begins. Homesickness, loneliness, stress, pressure, missing your family, trying to build friendships from the beginning, learning how everything works. These experiences are common among migrants around the world, and honestly, there is nothing unusual about feeling overwhelmed during the adjustment period. Success abroad is built over time, not overnight. Now, here's another uncomfortable truth. Many people believe moving to Europe automatically guarantees success. It doesn't. A visa simply creates an opportunity. Success depends on how you use that opportunity. Because success abroad depends on adaptability, discipline, continuous learning, financial planning, emotional strength, and professional development, and long-term commitment. Now, here's one of the biggest mistakes people make. They compare countries through travel videos, Instagram, TikTok, tourism advertisements, success stories, but they ignore the everyday reality. Migration is not entertainment. Real migration means sacrifice, hard work, paperwork, uncertainty, adaptation, continuous learning, and personal growth. The people who succeed are usually not the luckiest. They are the ones who remain patient when life becomes difficult. Now, let's answer the biggest question. Is Denmark the right destination for everyone? The answer is no. Denmark is not for people expecting instant success. It is not for unrealistic migration fantasies. And it is not for people who believe Europe automatically solves every problem. But Denmark can become an outstanding destination for professionals who possess valuable skills, a strong work ethic, realistic expectations, and the willingness to continuously improve themselves. Because at the end of the day, migration is never simply about crossing a border. It is about creating a better future through preparation, discipline, persistence, and smart decisions. Denmark may be famous for its happiness, its innovation, its clean cities, and its remarkable quality of life. But for many skilled professionals, it also represents a place where dedication and patience can become the foundation of long-term success. And sometimes, the opportunity that changes your life exists in a country where the world sees only a beautiful lifestyle, but those who prepare properly see something much greater, a future filled with opportunity. If you want deep global analysis and practical insights about countries, visas, immigration, cost of living, jobs, salaries, student pathways, and real-life opportunities, make sure you subscribe to the World Guide, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments so you can plan smarter for your future.